Hi, classmates. Tinker. Glad to be speaking to you. I'm a healthy guy. Anyway, first things is on my YouTube, I have honest elections. And that's a real good one. And this one is Wake Up America, which is you can find on my phrases because it's long and I don't want to do that. But anyway, basically is my list of deplorables. And the number one is LBJ. He had a chance to be the greatest president. He was probably the greatest minority leader, but majority leader. But he had a chance to be the greatest president with its Equal Rights and Voting Act of 1965, which actually ended the real Civil War. And there, it would have been good, but he saw the money that was coming in because I wouldn't gradually reduce the tax load from 90% real quick. And all of a sudden, LBJ had money coming in, and he had to spend it. So we did the Vietnam War and Medicare. That was guns and butter at the same time. And we were running in the hole. So what he did, he raided the Social Security Fund. Albert Einstein said, man's greatest invention was compound interest. And with the interest rates that we were having, that compound interest would send that Social Security Fund through the roof. Double payments today, which the guys in Texas, they got to call it the Railroad Fund or something. All right, the Railroad Commission. Anyway, that's their Social Security, and they get double what we're getting paid. So that's the main thing. That would have changed everything around. And then the second deplorable. Oh, and then LBJ lied a lot, all the time. Lied to me. I won't even get into that. Ruffalo has written 4 of the 5 greatest books on him. The 4 parts. He's got the 5th part is coming out, and I hope I live long enough to read it. And anyway, maybe someone will send it to me in heaven. But anyway, he retired a millionaire, and he set the example for other guys. The next one of the deplorable is Hillary. I want to even mention stuff about her, right? Because everybody knows that. The third deplorable is Jamming. And he got his learning from Sandy Weill, and who took over Smith Barney, my old firm there. And he was very smart, brilliant. He was an understudy for Sandy during his days, summer vacations and all that. And his father worked at Sandy and all that. And Sandy sort of adopted him, and he became his protege. And he worked for Smith Barney for a while, and then he fired his Gabrowski or whatever her name was, from the mutual fund department. That was Sandy's daughter. Blood's thicker than water, even with me. So he got fired. And so a couple of years later, they took over the bank in Chicago, started chartered debt, all that. And then JP hired him. And he says, you want me, you got to take the bank too. So he got the bank and everything. And he learned about the commodities trading from this expert at Smith, Barney, who won that. And he learned how to manipulate the price of silver and gold. And then when the limits him for banks, and by the way, Glass-Steagall Act, which took the cap off banks. Sandy, after he made his $1 billion, said, oh, that was a mistake. What he did, see, what that did was allow him to buy First City Corp, National Camp, whatever it is, FNC, whatever. because the brokers and banks couldn't do merged. And so that's Sandy Willoff. There was $1 billion and all that. I wouldn't get him bad. So anyway, Jamie Dimon takeover is a 5-time convicted felon, and so that was for the mafia guys, but he's 5 convicted as a banker, and he's still in there running the bank, and he's got all kinds of things going. And I have other letters about him, but anyway, that's the stuff that's going on. And what's bad about the market is not the economy, it's the people running it and have been running it. Stop the things that were going since the crash of 73 and 74, which was worked perfectly. Merrill Lynch with their ad, Merrill Lynch's Bullish America. That was a great ad. And so anyway, they got more stuff in that one too. But that is the whole basis of why we're in trouble. And the only cheap thing around today is silver coin. And right now, the Fed is run out of his allotment for you because there's no sales anymore out of the U.S. Mint. And so things are going to be popping. And if you get a chance, you read Ed Steer's Gold and Silver Letter. All right, that's a great mint. All kinds of stuff in there, and things are going to be popping there. Ted Butler, who he refers to, is one of the world's leading authorities on silver to the Financial Times. So that's not some bad places to work. And I thank you for listening. Cheerio, bye now. An end of stream.